Well, hello, John. That was a bit wild. We got like intertwined on there, and I couldn't get the separation of the streams. That was very strange. Oh, hey, room. How's it going? Let's see. I better grab a link for people. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something. I've been playing around. Found some freaking cool stuff. I'll show you. Check this out. Check this out. Are you ready? Here we go. Wait, I gotta mute myself for a second.
He walks through the dust on a cracked old road, hat tilted forward, shadows that load, eyes burn deep like a fire untamed. The nation he loved now barely the same. A voice like thunder, he calls out the lie. Where did the promise go? Why did all die? He holds up the past like a mirror of truth. The ghost of our father screams for our youth. Resurrected Abe with a heart full of rage, turning the tide on this broken age. Standing tall with the people in his hands, gonna shake the dirt from this troubled land. He sees the greed that's carved up the soul. Dreams shatter wide like a burning coal. Chains of division wrapped tight in fear, but his voice cuts through, makes it all clear. He pounds on the door of the house of deceit. The cracks in the walls fall down at his feet. The people's cries, they rise like a storm. Resurrected Abe stands tall and reborn. Resurrected Abe with a heart full of rage, turning the tide on this broken age. Standing tall with the people in his hands, gonna shake the dirt from this troubled land.
I don't know about you, but I thought that was pretty bad-tastic. It's a lot of fun. It's crazy what you can do. Hey, Doom, welcome back. 4 score. Okay, I'm going to play it again. Hold on. It's badass. Hold on, I got to go back.
Resurrected Abe with a heart full of rage, turning the
Hold on.
tide on this.
I got to figure out how to restart it. How do I freaking restart the song? That's rude.
Broken age. Standing tall with the people in his hands. Gonna shake the dirt from this troubled land.
It's pretty fantastic. So, I'm not sure if you can hear me over the music or not. There we go. Starting over.
He walks through the dust on a cracked old road. Hat tilted forward, shadows that load. Eyes burn deep like a fire untamed. The nation he loved now barely the same. A voice like thunder, he calls out the lie. Where did the promise go? Why did all die? He holds up the past like a mirror of truth. The ghost of our father screams for our youth. Resurrected Abe with a heart full of rage, turning the tide on this broken age. Standing tall with the people in his hands. Gonna shake the dirt from this troubled land. He sees the greed that's carved up the soul. Dreams shatter wide like a burning coal. Chains of division wrapped tight in fear. But his voice cuts through, makes it all clear. He pounds on the door of the house of deceit. The cracks in the walls fall down at his feet. The people's cries, they rise like a storm. Resurrected Abe stands tall and reborn. Resurrected Abe with a heart full of rage, turning the tide on this broken age. Standing tall with the people in his hands.
Hey,
Gonna
LB.
shake the dirt from this troubled land. Resurrected Abe with a heart full of rage, turning the tide on this broken age. Standing tall with the people in his hands. Gonna shake the dirt from this troubled land.
So I think that turned out pretty badass, if you ask me. It's pretty cool that you can literally go online and just generate crazy things like that. It's crazy. It is rad, dude. I'm excited. I got a bunch of versions of it, different. Some are other lyrics as well, but it was pretty fun. So no, I actually wrote initial stuff, like a description, and then it plotted out the rest of the lyrics to be in accordance with that. So it kind of worked out perfect. I know. Makes me want to shout 4 score and break all the chains. Hey, babe. Yeah. Yeah. Rome, you can jump up. LD, Doom, anybody. Links pinned. Whoever wants to come up can. I'm going to play that song again until somebody does join, because that's an instant hit. Pretty sure. Ready? Here we go. Oh, it has to finish again first.
He walks through the dust on a cracked old road. Hat tilted forward, shadows that load. Eyes burn deep like a fire untamed. The nation
I would like to do that, actually. That would be awesome. Doom.
Voice like thunder, he calls out the lie. Where did the promise go?
If you're in midstream, can you see if you get hit with something? I'm sorry if it was loud. I can't actually tell how loud it is outside of where I'm at right now. So it's loud in my ear, I guess. But Chase, that's my song. I made that song today. It's the Resurrected Abe song. I'm going to play it more. Till somebody comes up to chat, I'm going to play it more.
All die. He holds up the past like a mirror of truth. The ghost of our father screams for our youth. Resurrected Abe with a heart full of rage, turning the tide on this broken age. Standing tall with the people in his
K2.
People in his hands, gonna shake the dirt from this troubled land.
Okay. So I made several. Some are like that. There's like a folk rock one. There's like an electronica one. Just playing around with them because I want to make an intro. And like you said, Doom, I do want to do like a generated video for it. If you pay for the service, you can actually have it generate the music video with a description for what you want it to be, and match the song to it. So that would be freaking cool. So yeah, I thought it was pretty freaking cool. K2, how's it going, man?
Hello. It's going.
Going round and round?
Yeah, just my one marker light fucking flickering, and I hope I don't go past the DOT cop and it's out. Because I know the Michigan State Troopers are dicks near the border.
Yep.
And I was trying to fix it, but I can't figure out where it's kinked at. So, and I don't have the tools to fix it.
Yeah, that's a pain in the butt. That's a huge pain in the butt. If you give me a sec, I might be able to play some of the other ones too. I don't know if I have them preloaded or not, or if it even matters. I might be able to just load it in. Actually, I can just add it in. Hold on a sec. Okay.
Oh, hold on, my boss is calling. I'll jump back up.
Okay. Okay, hold on. It's processing, Doom, and then I'll play it. I don't know which one it is. I don't have them like retitled very well yet, but made a bunch, and they're. I like spent entirely too much time playing with that today because it was so freaking cool to me that you could even do that. Here we go.
Stone eyes staring through the fog of time. Top hat shadowed by a world of grime. Rail splitters ghost walks the broken line. A nation splintered, blood in the brine. Abe rises up from the grave's cold chain. Whispers justice through the roar of pain. His voice like thunder, his truth like rain. Resurrected Lincoln to heal the strain. Dusty boots on the cracked marble floor. Hands once split logs now pry open the door. Union's dream he won't ignore. Binding wounds of a civil war. Abe rises up from the grave's cold chain. Whispers justice through the roar of pain. His voice like thunder, his truth like rain. Resurrected Lincoln to heal the strain. He's seen the banners tearing apart. Fingers pointing blame with a hollow heart.
All burners assemble.
Silence the mission star. in the growing dark. From Gettysburg to the neon haze, he strides the highways through a fiery maze. With his words, he cuts through the craze, guiding a nation from its bitter
Okay, what do we think? Those are pretty freaking epic for being a random AI generated song with me just writing out a basic idea. K2, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I didn't know I was up
Oh,
yet.
okay. Yeah. They're freaking good.
I only
It's hard
caught
to
the
believe
ending.
that that's
Dispatch.
AI.
Dispatch called me. Sounds good.
Oh, man. We're going to have to play them again and again, I think. I don't know.
That's okay with me. I don't care. What's
What do you
Noy doing with
LD?
it?
I think Doom likes them. I think he
No,
he
you gotta
knows
play
that
it
AI
till he
is,
hates them.
well, there's that.
Play it.
But he's a
Play it
musician,
till he
so I'm
hates
sure
it.
that I don't have that one downloaded from the program, but I will have to download it and use that one tomorrow or something, or whenever I'm on again. Actually, not tomorrow because tomorrow's VK. But all right, I'm gonna play this one again because LD said the second one was best. Excuses. Fine, I'll find it while this plays.
Stone eyes staring through the fog of time. Top hat shadowed by a world of grime. Rail splitter's ghost walks the broken line. A nation splintered, blood in the brine. Abe rises up from the grave's cold chain. Whispers justice through the roar of pain. His voice like thunder, his truth like rain. Resurrected Lincoln to heal the strain. Dusty boots on the cracked marble floor. Hands once split logs now pry open the door. Union's dream he won't ignore. Binding wounds of a civil war. Abe rises up from the grave's cold chain. Whispers justice through the roar of pain. His voice like thunder, his truth like rain. Resurrected Lincoln to heal the strain. He's seen the banners tearing apart. Fingers pointing blame with a hollow heart. No more silence, the mission's stark. He lights a match in the growing dark. From Gettysburg to the neon haze, he strides the highways through a fiery maze. With his words, he cuts through the craze, guiding a nation from its bitter fate.
Okay, so I got two more. I'm not sure which ones they are because it's hard to preview a song while you're in the middle of a stream. So here we go. Nope, that's the same as the first one.
He walks through the dust on a cracked old road.
Oh no, this is like the more
Hat tip
countryish version of it.
top hats, dusty coats torn and frayed. 6 feet under, but he ain't gonna stay. Stomping the ground like a thunderous quake. On his stage, back for America's sake. He's carving truth with a fiery hand, splitting lies like he split the land. Rails to freedom, the hammer still pounds. Resurrected, Abe Lincoln shakes the ground. Bloodstained history sees it all. From the courthouse steps to the Capitol halls. A phantom voice with a justice demand. He is here to lead, but not to hold hand. He's carving truth with a fiery hand, splitting lies like he split the land. Rails to freedom, the hammer still pounds. Resurrected, Abe Lincoln shakes the ground.
Right.
The beard of wisdom, the eyes of wrath, dragging this country down a righteous path. Chains will shatter, lies will fall. Honest Abe Shabble standing tall. He's carving truth with a fiery hand, splitting lies like he split the land. Rails to freedom, the hammer still pounds.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Resurrected, Abe Lincoln shakes the ground. Top hats, dusty coats torn and frayed. 6 feet under, but he ain't gonna stay. Stomping the ground like a thunderous quake. On his stage, back for America's sake. He's carving truth with a fiery hand, splitting lies like he split the land. Rails to freedom, the hammer still pounds.
Yeah. That's pretty fantastic.
Resurrected, Abe Lincoln shakes the ground.
That's freaking fantastic, you guys. I'm pretty sure I couldn't have done that on my own. Doom, thank you for the huge assist on that because it was worth it. Yeah, now I got to get a music video and I can make one of them the intro with. That would be so freaking cool. What do you think, K2?
I think it would be cool.
You sound tired, my friend.
Always.
Well, I guess that's the life of the truck. So
I got a question for Doom in chat.
oh,
Can he mimic the song that Andrew Wilson has? Like, I want to be something or be someone. That tune,
Wake
no
Up.
offense. Is it Wake Up? I don't know the names of all the songs, but it's freaking, I don't know. Whenever I hear that song, I want to pump iron at the gym.
Dude, I don't know what that song is either. I tried to look it up after I heard it in the background, and I couldn't find it. Not what he was playing.
It's like, I used to say, like, racial slurs, but I shouldn't broadcast that or something like that. I know it has that
Yeah.
lyric in it. Yeah, whatever that is. It's catchy as hell,
Yeah.
and I want to lift weights at the gym.
I think Doom can literally look at it or listen to it and play it pretty
Probably.
easily. Oh, look, we got friends. We got friends.
Oh, hey, y'all.
Oh, hey, y'all.
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Hey, y'all.
Those songs were sick, man.
I know. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's wild that you can do that so
Yeah,
easily
right.
these days. And to be fair, I think that goes right along with our AI chat that we had earlier, because that was all AI generated. So
Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool.
Speaking of that, Aurora, the self-driving truck company, had to put a driver back in the seat, because I think the Texas governor is not liking it, and they can't figure out who's to blame for accidents and all that. I say, if anything major happens, if they have this much trust in it, the CEO should go to jail for manslaughter if it's a big accident that doesn't stop itself. If he really thinks it's that safe, he should put his neck on the line. Just
That's
saying,
fair.
but they had to put a driver back in the seat.
That's
Because
bizarre.
they're having like problems, like traffic issues and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah,
we've
we
seen
know that's
Whammo.
going to happen.
Yeah, we've seen Whammo, one of the Whammo out in San Francisco, go wrong way down the street, and we have the police that pulled it over, and they couldn't get the stop until it was at its location or something like that.
K2, Doom wants to know. Did you see the chat?
No.
I want to be something. He said,
yeah.
He said, what was K2's request about? I want to be something.
Yeah, I want to be someone.
I want to be someone. Don't care who it is.
I was seeing if he could play that, like that melody song. Whatever.
I'm pretty sure.
That is. It's really catchy. Just saying.
Yeah.
Racial slurs
Yeah.
in the past. The sound
He
of the
does
national
good.
broadcast.
So, LD, how are you?
I'm not too bad. I've finished cleaning up other people's messes, and I'm now going home to clean up my mess.
Oh, fun.
It's a great time for all.
Yeah, double dish duty.
No dishes. Come on now. I've got a strict rule about that.
Yeah, I don't know what Speakeasy was thinking. Why would a single paper plate?
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, that's even too much, to be honest.
Well,
Paper
here's
towels,
the
just
thing.
eat out of the
Like, let's
saucepan.
say you just have some chicken nuggets or some chicken strips or whatever, and you got some crumbs on it. You can just put the crumbs in the garbage, bang it on the side, and then save the plate for later.
Or the pan, even. You could just take the pan and eat right off it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What am I thinking?
Who needs dishes when you got trays and pans and saucepans?
Yeah, exactly.
I could see spoons because plastic silverware sucks. Spoons forks and knives. I know Bricky can't have knives over in England, but for the rest of
Yeah,
us,
but
I
silverware isn't dishes. Silverware isn't dishes.
can. Yeah. I don't know. I just call them all dishes. You got to wash the dishes.
I mean, I think we usually all of us do, probably, but. Yeah, I figured. As I started, I could put it up on the screen, and I was like, yeah, he probably didn't read it because he's driving. So, brilliant moment,
Yeah, K-Kun can
Probably-
multitask.
Yeah. But if I keep saying, hey, did you see the chat, and he keeps looking down, then I'm liable to get him in trouble or hurt, and that's a bad idea.
Well, that's
I am her.
just a lack of self-control
Identify
from
her.
him. I identify as a hurt locker. No.
Oh, man.
You almost said her. That's funny.
Well, you're more liable to get away with it. So,
Yeah, it's only illegal if you get caught,
well, that's
Right.
Just say, I don't know, my brakes failed.
something failed.
Yes, something failed. It wasn't me.
Something else. Who knows what?
Well, electrical error in the truck.
It could be anything. Oh, so Bricky's was fun.
It was a good time. Good time for all.
Yeah,
Touching all sorts of things.
right. So, Dan, what do you think?
About what?
Well, I feel like we got so cluttered that we were talking over each other, and nobody could really get a good idea out.
I think we all generally agreed. Yeah.
I think. Go ahead.
Yes.
I kind of
Well-
disagreed with Easy. I think the people that are watching the person being bored while streaming his thing is just completely bored with their life.
Oh, that one. The first
Yeah,
prompt you can
I
make.
I said that, and then everybody was like, got offended
No.
and talked over it.
I was thinking
Well,
about the
fuck?
AI thing.
Oh,
I mean, I'd say I'm a bit in the all boat K2 where I'm doing such a mundane task at work all the time, and that's when he's streaming. It's normally when I'm working. And it's so mundane that you're just like, hey, I'll just jump in over here.
oh no,
And then-
I'm talking about the people just at home watching, like they're, you know what I'm saying? Like they're just
Yeah, no,
home on
sure,
the
sure.
couch. Yeah. I'm not talking about like the people that are working, listening to streams and other stuff like that.
Right.
Just pure,
Yeah,
you're at your
that's right.
home, you don't know what to do.
We're the exception to the rule.
Yeah.
I see. I
gonna have
wasn't
to
there on
agree
that
with him.
prompt. I wasn't there on that prompt, so
AI,
But-
I don't know what I think of it. I think there's, I don't know. Everyone's just seemed like AI. AI can do this. We're eventually going to get robots to do that. Then we're going to get them to fix the robots. You hear them talk all this stuff, and I'm like,
yeah.
Well, I don't know how I feel about the idea that, it only does what you program it to do. Because if you program it to just infinitely learn on its own, it will most probably eventually end up doing some whack
Something.
shit that it's not meant to
Something,
do.
right? Yeah, and it can be good and it can be bad. You don't really know, right? So that was my whole point also. And
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
yeah.
it's impossible to argue whether or not that will happen or not because no one of us know, right? But yeah, that's a
What ha-
possibility.
like what happens if some weirdo that thinks climate change is real, and then they go program it, and then it comes up with the thing like, we must destroy all humans. And I get they said unplug it, but what happens if it gets to the signal with the battery robots, whatever,
You
that
don't
needs to be
even need to
recharged?
say
Where the,
that. Yeah, you don't even need to program it to say that climate change is real. It will just go through all of media, and it will go to the media that is forwarded by the powers to be, where the money is, and it can choose to go by that, or it can choose to go by the based people. We don't really know what's going to choose, but the point is that whatever it chooses, if the prompt is win by all means, it will, right?
Right. Well, there's
Yeah.
even another step to that. There's another step to that, because you can actually trick an AI, say like a learning model or a LLM. You can trick it semantically to identify things as things they are not. And if you can do that, all you have to do is trick say it's an AI robot, okay? You could trick that AI robot in a sufficient manner to believe one thing is not what it's supposed to be, and there it is. Like, say it had Asimov's 3 rules, right? And one of them is harm no humans. If you can semantically convince it that humans are categorized differently, you've just changed what is human, and now it has an open door.
Yeah, and but the thing is that it's very difficult to trick an AI. It's just as difficult to trick an AI as it is to learn AI what is truth. So an AI will just objectively look at everything objectively, everything at a much faster pace than us.
Absolutely,
AI
you
turns
have to
out to be
define harm
racist.
too.
AI,
Anything.
there's some cases of it being racist. Kind of funny.
Yep, I'm sure. I'm sure it all comes down to the underlying program. And yeah, sure, we can say we don't believe it's going to do a thing. That doesn't mean it won't, first of all. And second of all, we don't know the upper limits or the outer limits of what we're creating. And that's why so many technologists have come out with warnings. This is dangerous, what we're doing. Because they also think, look, there could be things that we can't safeguard against because we don't even understand well enough what could happen with what we're creating. So,
and the people who safeguard will be the people who lose the race. Those who let it, run loose.
probably, you're probably right.
It's just, you just need one power to let it run loose, and that's it. These are just possibilities. We don't really know. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but
no, but you're right. The least moral party with the weapon is probably going to do it first.
and this is the weapon of the day, right?
Well, it's
strategically.
Yeah, no, they're training tactical positioning AIs and all kinds of stuff in the U.S. military. So they're already utilizing this to track troop movement data and drone data and everything else. So they're going to have a huge wealth of information, and they're going to use that to plot all the troop movements, all the drone movements, all the attack vectors, all of it. And so that kind of information put into non-human troops of some kind is enough right there. That's enough to cause mass damage. That's that drone swarm. That's that anything you can think of, So I don't think that it's super likely to happen really, really, really soon. But the truth of the matter is, it's still an unchecked power that will be utilized without a doubt in the future. Whether it's people who make it do the wrong thing or it finds a way to do the wrong thing, doesn't matter. It's still it doing the wrong thing.
And I think that one of the earlier, the main point that Speakeasy was making, I completely agree with. You cannot, I don't think that AI will break its core programming. And I agree with that. the problem is that the core programming can be skewed, and it will go by the core programming. But if the core
Yep.
programming say do whatever it takes to win, that doesn't change the fact that it can be a problem.
Absolutely.
So that's how I thought sort of everyone is talking against each other. But that also caused a good debate, a great debate actually.
Yeah, I thought it was good. All the viewpoints and trying to figure out where people stood or what they think about it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm back.
So I guess we'll wait and see
Welcome.
then. I guess we'll wait and see then what happens.
I don't think any average everyday person has a choice, really. It's going to be
Yeah, I
a
know.
wait and see.
And I'm going to continue making music like that. You see, I'm a composer. And what I've heard from you and from Andrew Wilson, and man, I'm going to start using that stuff. What is it called? What's the program called?
Suno, Suno.
Oh, that's right. I've heard about
It's
this.
wild. It's wild. Were you here for all of it, or?
No,
It's-
just the two final ones.
Ring them up, Abe. Play them all again.
All of them? All right, I'll start at the beginning here because it's crazy actually what it came up with. Here we go.
So let me before you play it, may I ask?
Sure.
I've had some thoughts because I've like with Grok on X, like to have some fun. If someone in my family have a problem with someone or a situation, I will write a prompt like write a poem in 3 parts about this person doing this, and it ends with this, and it's caused a lot of fun, and it does these poems really fast, right? So
Yeah.
do you do these poems and then put them into this Suno app to make the music, or how does it work?
So I pick like genres of music and types, and I can do like male voice, female voice, and then I can underneath type in the theme of what I want the song to be about. So like say it was Lincoln is resurrected and has come to bring morals back, or something like that.
So it
And
freaking just
then
does it.
And it just generates.
Oh my gosh.
Or you can put in the keywords or lyrics you want, or however. So
Wow.
yeah.
Oh well,
it's
let's
kinda
let's hear it.
Okay, here we go.
He walks through the dust on a cracked old road. Hat tilted forward, shadows that load. Eyes burn deep like a fire untamed. The nation he loved now barely the same. A voice like thunder, he calls out the lie. Where did the promise go? Why did all die? He holds up the past like a mirror of truth. The ghost of this troubled land. Resurrected Abe with a heart full of rage, turning the tide on this broken age. Standing tall with the people in his hands, gonna shake the dirt from this troubled land.
So that's
Banger.
the first one. Yeah,
Absolute banger. That's pretty good.
it's wild.
What's up, everyone? How is everyone's day or night or morning going?
It's going.
Is
good.
that my boy JB?
Hey,
It is.
Welcome
What's up,
back.
LD?
The sneaky Mexican himself.
Ah, dude, at least I'm not bending those bananas or getting flooded.
At least you don't kiss your dad in the lips.
No, that's fucked up.
Gay.
No. Who does that? That's LD. Have you got
New
something
South
to say?
Wales. New South Welshmen, mate. They all kiss their dads.
Yeah, that explains, brother. Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
creepy.
Abe, you're playing another tune.
Yeah, that was creepy. That was a creepy interlude there, guys.
Well, that's
No.
Kieran. Kieran's a New South Welshman. He kisses his dad in the lips.
I
Well, I
don't
don't
think
want to
that he
imagine that.
is. Isn't he just south of the border?
He lives in New South Wales. He's New South
He
Welshman.
does. All right. I knew he was on the bridge. I just didn't know what side. Okay.
Oh my
He's
God.
I'm not surprised.
yeah.
I'm not surprised.
He doesn't bend bananas. He kisses his dad.
Yeah, no, I meant the Murray Bridge, but yeah. I'm not surprised.
See, I wouldn't know
He
any of
was a
that.
vegan. Yeah, Kieran was a vegan for a while, and he's probably
Well, that
done
explains it all.
Pilates and all of it.
That explains it
Sound
all.
gay.
Oh, and people call me gay. Jesus.
Do
Wild.
they call you gay Jesus? Why?
Oh
mean,
no, you're the one
there are-
that's going on a camping trip with Bricky. So.
No.
man.
There is no camping trip. But that was a hypothetical. All right, and I did not agree to go on a real life one.
Oh
And
my.
if he did do it, he wouldn't survive 3 hours out in the bush.
I think he'd be all right. Like as long as he's got his stash and water, he would go at least 5 days.
Bricky, water? What are you talking about?
I don't think he drinks water.
Well, that's why I'm like this is emergency.
He hydrates on a bottle of
true
whiskey.
emergency water. Well,
Yeah. It's all or nothing with Ricky,
Sometimes.
okay?
sometimes.
I mean, I can't
think you
talk.
do
I
it.
hydrate with beer.
Yeah, I might have
Oh.
something in my hand. Anyway, Dinkus,
All
how's
right,
your day
John.
going? And have you changed the world?
Have I changed what?
The world. It's the second episode. I
one-
expect you to be making waves.
One step
He
at a
is. He's
time.
changing the world one song at a time.
Yeah,
That's
we're
right.
listening to
The
it.
songs, dude. I've been listening as well. I've been playing fetch with my dogs.
All right.
Considering that's the first AI generated music I've heard out of you, it's better than Glenn's. So well done.
Thanks. Thanks.
That's a win. Like he's a producer and shit. It's better than. Oh, I don't want to bring in other people that I actually like. Obviously, there are
Just
other
leave
people.
it. Yeah, leave it there.
other-
Leave it there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
let's
whole
not
AI
insult
generated music.
people.
As far as the AI generated music go, that's pretty decent for a first. That's probably
Yeah.
pretty decent for the 50th go. Nice one.
Probably. All right,
Yeah, I
I'm going
mean-
to play the next one. Oh, go ahead, Dan.
Yes, I was gonna say, when I heard that, and I know you talked about it earlier, but you could do AI with video, but I think it's more expensive, right? But imagine the video, the music video with the roads, you know, the asphalt, Lincoln.
Yes,
Oh my gosh!
it's
Just
going to be so amazing. I'm going to do
I,
it.
I'm gonna look forward to that. You just need the funds, man.
Yep. That's the truth. All right, here we go. Next one.
No, Jesus.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Stone eyes staring through the fog of time. Top hat shadowed by a world of grime. Rail splitter's ghost walks the broken line. A nation splintered, blood in the brine. Abe rises up from the grave cold chain. Whispers justice through the roar of pain. His voice like thunder, his truth like rain. Resurrected Lincoln to heal the strain.
I gotta actually end this.
How many times have we heard
Dusty
this?
boots on the
Give me a
cracked
little bit.
marble floor. Hands
Okay,
once
hold
split
on.
lock.
Looks like I'm going to
We've
get
heard
hit
this.
for copyright because I didn't.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got to end this one.
What? Who told you that?
I'll start a new one. I'll start. I don't know. I'll
Wait,
start a new one.
you copyrighted it?
No,
It's
no.
yours.
Yeah, but I got hit for it. So I'm
Really?
gonna end this one. And I'll restart.
All right.
So I'll be right
All
back.
right, cool.
I'll
Sure.
be right back too. All right. Thank you.
I'm just going to stay where